Hello.
Hello, hello.
Yes,
Good
hello. Good
night,
to see all of you.
Unique Couples community.
Yeah, so tonight,
Welcome to Unique
Unique Couples
Couples
After
After
Dark.
Dark.
Yes,
We
so
are Vito and Linda
late
Patrick,
night.
founders of Unique Couples, and welcome to this Unique Couples After Dark.
Yes, so we're happy to see you here. For those of you taking time to watch, hey, don't forget, your marriage is worth it. And we want to talk to you tonight about how to keep your marriage what?
Hot and spicy.
Hot and spicy, newlywed or
Or not.
not. So even if you've been married 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, or you just got married, I remember a time when we, believe it or not, faced a time in our relationship where, things were not spicy and things were not hot. We were kind of like two ships at night, would you say? What do they say? But two ships, just kind of like
Passing each other.
passing each other by. Just so busy with everything else that we
Yeah.
kind of forgot to connect with each other, even though we were still like, in the same house and, just in the same space, but not really in the same space. So we know what it's like to have your relationship and just take it for granted to the point where you realize that you're drifting apart. So we do not want that to happen to you. And
Yes,
if
we
it
don't.
is happening or, has happened already in your relationship, we want to tell you how to keep your marriage hot and spicy. So that is what we want to talk to you tonight about. Keeping how to keep your marriage hot and spicy. And we just want to share with you our hot and spicy tips.
Yes,
So
hot and
get ready,
spicy.
hot and spicy tips. If you're watching this live with us, go ahead and type in hashtag live squad. If you're catching the replay, go ahead, put in replay and put in your comments. So number one, hello, Kathy, good to see you. We want to say, one of the first things we want to say is, guess what? In your relationship, in order to keep your marriage hot and spicy, whether you're newlywed or not, is that you have to do this hot and spicy. I was gonna do the acronyms like backwards. It's supposed to start with hot, right? So hot.
Oh, you want to
Let's
start
start
with
with
hot
hot
or you
first.
want to
Yeah.
start with spicy?
No, we're gonna do hot
Or you
first.
want to do
Okay.
hot? Okay.
Hot,
No problem.
hot. So H is for heated moments, and we need to make them happen.
Yes.
Okay, make those heated moments happen. And how do you do that? You make sure you have those regular date nights.
That's important.
Yep. Make sure you have those regular
Dating
nights.
is very important because those date nights they lead to these heated moments. And with the date nights, once you plan them, you schedule them, you know you will have those heated moments, and you get that bond, you get that reconnection. You get that connection with your spouse, with
Learn
your
more about
loved
them.
one,
Yes.
and it's a great feeling. It's an awesome feeling. So for the H and heart, you want to have those heated moments, and the date night, the date night will allow you to have those heated moments because
Definitely.
when you go on a date, you will be like, okay, we're gonna order our food, and then out of nowhere, you tell them, hey, let's take this food to go.
To go. Yeah. So that's like what
And
happened to us a lot too.
and
Yeah.
you
So we go to a restaurant
you
and it's
just
like,
get into that heated
woo!
you get
Yeah,
into
let's
that
go. We're
heated
going
moment.
out. We got the kids out, someone is taking care of them, the grandparents, and we have the night cleared and everything. And it's like, ooh, you know what? We're gonna just order. We're gonna take our food to go. We're not even gonna stay, and we just want to go. So, but that's not really what the date night is for. But sometimes it turns out that way.
Sometimes.
It turns out that way. It just so happened that that was a way for us to connect at that point. So
that's why
we
it's
had to change
important
it.
to date
Yeah.
frequently because if you date, let's say, 2 times a month or even 4 times a month, I mean, one of those times you skip out the restaurant, it won't be a big deal.
So just be creative about the date nights. It doesn't always have
Exactly.
to be something expensive. Just be creative. Anyway, H is for heated moments. We want to keep your marriage hot and spicy. You have to include date night couples activities. And when we say couples activities, make it happen. Listen, if you're not a part of the Unique Couples Marriage Club, we are talking about and offering all of those things that you could be a part of. Hello, Deborah, to just, get the tips and tricks and all those different things you need to enhance your relationship. So find out about it. You'll probably see a link in chat. But anyway, so H is for heated moments. Oh, this one is serious. I love this one.
O is for orgasms. And you want to make sure it happens.
No,
make sure it happens to her. Make sure it happens to her.
You didn't say it correctly. No. Orgasms are a big deal for her. That is the point.
Yes,
orgasms are a big deal for her. Okay? Right. So it's a big deal. And so men, make sure it happens for your wives.
Definitely.
Right? Make sure it happens. Don't skim around it. Don't, sometimes it won't happen all the time because, hey, ladies are really complex, wonderful creatures. And sometimes body might be or may not be there. Mind is somewhere else or whatever. Whatever it is that would make this connection not happen. And so sometimes that happens. Okay. But the great thing is getting both in tune, your mind in tune and body in tune, and it happens. So if nothing is barring or stopping that from happening, listen, man, orgasms are a big deal. Make it happen. Yes. The more that it happens for her, the more she is most likely going to be willing to want to have sex with you, want to spend time with you, get close to you, and all of that. So you making it happen for her will definitely make it happen for you. Okay?
And everyone will be happy.
Yes, everyone happy. Happy house. Okay?
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, happy spouse. Yeah, happy spouse, right?
Yeah.
Okay, happy spouse, happy house. Okay, and so the T, what is the T for?
So the T is to tease and tantalize.
Okay.
Tease and tantalize.
Tease and tantalize your spouse.
Yes, and that can be with long kissing. Those long kissing moments, that can be teasing, that can be tantalizing.
Okay.
And even if you've been married for over 20 years, sometimes they just want to give a little peck.
And that's it, right?
And that's it. Yeah, you need to make sure.
But what if your spouse isn't really interested in the kissing like that? So it's like you do what? Make an exception. If your spouse is into it, then I guess, you do sometimes, and then if your spouse isn't into it, then it's like you have to come to some sort of compromise.
Yeah. So you will have to obviously communicate.
Yeah, definitely. Big word. C. Besides communicate. You have to talk. You have to talk. You have to talk about it. Have to talk about all of those things. Whether your needs are being met, if they're being met, if they're not being met, all of those things you have to talk about. So
because the long kissing, it does spice things up.
Okay. So tease and tantalize. The way you dress, the things that you say, you can lead him on, you could lead her on to more that is happening, more to that you'll get later. And we'll talk about some of that with the other letters that we're going to talk about tonight. So when you're doing the teasing, it's what you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you say. All of that matters. All of that counts. All of that is going to lead to keeping your relationship, keeping your marriage hot and spicy, because you're going to be intentional about what you do, intentional about what you say and how you express yourself, how you look. All of that is going to be a part of keeping your relationship hot and spicy. There is no letting go and letting down and just letting yourself go. You heard about that term. We kind of say that here in the Bahamas, the person just kind of like, oh, she let herself go, meaning that, you probably used to look nice, took care of your hair, face, skin, and nails or whatever, dressed nice. And then suddenly, as soon as you got married, you stopped taking time to kind of like make sure that you are looking your best because you're married now. So don't let yourself go. Okay.
You don't want to do that.
Keep maintaining yourself. Keep looking your best. Okay. And I'm glad, I have some people who kind of like help you look your best all the time. I have my hair people, Shadra and Kim making me, and they're making me, look my best, and Anna up with the nails, and Maria down and 8 Mark. So it's like all the kind of combinations of making sure it happened. And so glad for those persons. So anyway, so HOT was H, heated moments, make them happen.
Yes.
Then O, orgasms are a big deal for her.
Yeah.
And then T is to tease and tantalize. Okay, type them in chat for us. We would have those
That's
yeah, so we can
HOT.
remember those points as well.
That's the
So these
heart.
are like some of the things that we had to do to kind of make sure that we are intentionally loving each other, make sure that we're kind of keeping it interesting. And one of the things we had to do was this one when it came to S. Well, maybe not the S, maybe it's the P. But anyway, spontaneity is the spice of life. That's the S.
Yes.
So you have to spice up your sex life. Be spontaneous, right?
Yep.
Make sex, make sex spontaneous.
Yeah.
Okay, make it happen. Sometimes it's just, you just do it. Like no planning, no long nothing. It's just something. Sometimes it's just like, ooh, in the heat of moment, do something together. Go and have sex. Go and just spend time together. Just go on a getaway. Just go and suddenly pick her up for dinner. Go and just buy her something nice. Go and do something that he wants. Go and do a striptease dance. Go and dress nicely for him, or surprise him and tell him come home and you are wearing nothing, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Spontaneity is key. It
That's
is the
important.
spice of life. It is like he never knows what he's going to get next. You know what I love that? Because we actually have things like a mistress masterclass coming up. Yes, we are like
May
6 days, whatever. We are like
5
days away. And so we'll talk more about that during that session. We'll put the link in chat. So if you are interested in that, you could go ahead and click the link and be a part of the Think Like a Mistress Masterclass. This is where, ladies, you get to know and get what you want from him, from body, mind, and soul. So we have some incredible speakers who will be there talking about how you do just that. Okay, so we'll talk more about that later, and then we have some giveaways for persons who would like to attend. Okay, so we talked about S. Spontaneity is the spice of life.
Yes,
okay,
that's
so just do things, just out of the blue. But then you have some people who definitely are sticklers for making sure that, hey, things happen and they have to plan because they're so busy. We get to the point that even with our schedule, we were like so busy, we had to stop and do this next one.
Yeah, so you want to plan. You want to have passion.
Plan your passion.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, plan your passion. Okay,
that's
so definitely.
That's very, very important.
Yes, plan your passion.
And you want to be intentional with it. You want to be intentional with it.
Yeah, so when you're planning your passion, you plan your moments that, hey, okay, Thursday is a good night, so we're going to do it Thursday. Tuesday is a good night too, because, we adjust our schedule, we get off early, whatever is happening. Tuesday, we can have a date night. Thursday, we can have a date night. We can plan something. Sometimes you get so busy during the day. The night is gone, especially if you have young kids. So if you're newlyweds or you have young kids, at home, it might be a little difficult. But we had to learn to plan our sexual encounters, and we had to do that. Sometimes it was like 2:00 in the morning. So we would go to bed.
Schedule it.
Yeah, we had to schedule it. It was like we'd go to bed. Sometimes it was just late, and after 10 or 11 o'clock or whatever. And then we would have to plan and say, okay, it's 3:00. Yeah, wake me up and just set the alarm and say, okay, during that time. So that worked for us. So that was where the plan your passion came in. So some people believe that, oh, you can't plan for sex, but guess what? When you're not having it and your schedule is out of whack and you have young kids, planning your passion would be the only way to make it happen. So you try to find a way to make it happen that during a time that is conducive to both of you. That's a good time for both of you. But
because you may have to take time off from work.
Yeah, it might be during the day.
It might be during your lunch break. You have to plan it. So that's
so if you have an extended lunch break, that might be the time. Yeah. So for people who would have those long breaks and stuff, or all paydays and all those different things, and you have your extended time, that might be the day. So you just go ahead and schedule that time and make it happen, because sometimes it won't happen. otherwise. And it's not just about planning to have sex, it's planning everything else too. Because sometimes when we leave things to chance and we said, it's just, okay, we'll eventually get to it, you never actually do.
Yeah.
So you have to keep open to the fact that, hey, I'm going to make it happen. Okay, so make sure that you're making it happen. Be intentional about it. Plan it. Plan those activities. Plan those date nights. Plan to have sex. Plan to connect with your spouse. All of that is needed, and that leads us to the I.
And that's intimacy, and intimacy unlocks it all.
Yep, intimacy unlocks it all.
Yes,
Definitely.
very important. So you have to be intentional when it comes to intimacy. That's very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot stress that enough. That's very important. So you want to be intimate, and
Yeah.
that would lead back to the planning for planning for passion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you look at intimacy, you're looking at connecting with your spouse, body, mind, and soul. Okay. You're connecting with your spouse on different levels, bonding. And a lot of that happens through communication, right? Communication helps with that. And of course, quality time helps with that. Okay. Quality time, making sure that the time that you are together, you're not distracted and, watching TV, on technology, on social media or whatever, and not really tuned into what your spouse is saying. So when you're communicating, when you're building this connection, this intimacy, you're doing things together, you're maybe serving together, you're having fun together, you're laughing together, you're sharing about your future, your dreams, your goals, your wants, your needs. You're talking about all of these things, and finding out how what your spouse wants or believes, or like feeling their heart, like really feeling their heart. So when you make that happen, intimacy, that unlocks it all. That makes it, especially for a woman, that makes it like, oh yes, this is going to happen. Because the more connected a woman feels to her husband, the more of everything that's just more beautiful, right? It just makes it more beautiful. It makes that connection happen. You can have this hot and spicy marriage because that intimacy is there. Okay, the intimacy is very very, very important. It's the key to unlocking everything, and communication makes it happen. Okay, so we're at the C.
And the C isn't communication. The C is cuddle.
Cuddle, yes.
Cuddle. And cuddle is also important. It's also key. So first of all, you want to cuddle to cuddle. That's very important. So, man, you want to cuddle to cuddle.
Yeah, so that means no strings attached. Not always cuddling and then it's going to lead to something. Because guess what? Sometimes we don't want to do anything. Sometimes we just want you to hold us and not do anything.
Just cuddle.
Just cuddle. Like last night, I just wanted you to hold me. I didn't want it to lead to anything. But then, hey, later on in the night, I wanted it to lead to something. But of course, we didn't plan that one, so we kind of like both fell asleep after that. But cuddle for cuddle.
Cuddle to cuddle.
Yeah, just cuddle to cuddle, like just to cuddle. So
and then later on,
yeah,
we have the could lead to sex.
Cuddle for sex. Okay, so that's like making sure that the foreplay is there. Take time to exhale, breathe in each other's presence. That's what the cuddling is all about. Just taking time to just like soak in each other's presence. That is very important.
Yes, that's very, very
that is very important. And then, yeah, you were saying foreplay, right?
Yeah,
so that's the part. That's definitely the cuddle for sex,
make sure that happens. Make sure the foreplay happens. That's very, very important.
Definitely. Okay. And then finally, so we're talking about how to keep your marriage hot and spicy, newlywed or not. So doesn't matter how long you've been in your relationship, what has happened. We're suggesting, hey, try these steps out and let us know. Tell us in the comments or message us where they can reach us and stuff like that. Message us and let us know. Yeah, we still have one more point. And yeah, let us know that, hey, what is going on. So I kind of wrote this point. I can't remember when I did this one, but it says to have an intimate connection with your spouse, start discussing meaningful topics instead of just having small talk. Okay, that was posted on Unique Couples, maybe Facebook or Twitter or or what's the next one? YouTube? No, not YouTube. Or Instagram. Yeah, so you'll find us all there. Okay, so if try out some of those tips and let us know how it's working for you. We still have the last letter to go, so don't go anywhere. We still have the last numbers to go, and we are going to be on again. So we'll talk about what we're doing before we get to the last point.
So May 3rd and 4th will be the Think Like a Mistress Masterclass. So men that are watching, you want to make sure your wife is at this masterclass. It'll be a great time. The ladies are talking about it. They are loving it. So men, you want to make sure you are there at that masterclass. They're gonna have 4 dynamic speakers.
Who's gonna be there? Not the men, right? Not the men.
No, the men are gonna be there. I'm talking to the men to ensure
I got scared.
that their wives
it's not for men. It's for ladies only.
It's
ladies
not for
only.
Men. It's ladies only. Yes.
Ladies only,
Yeah,
definitely.
So they have to make sure that they are there. Make sure your wives are there, man. Very, very important, because your wife will learn how. I saw it. The flyer says they will please you from head to toe.
No, yeah, but anyway, yeah. Okay, you keep that version. You keep that version. Yes, man. So get his version, ladies. We know the version that we're going with, and so yeah. Don't worry about it. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Ladies, you be there. Okay, the secrets are for us. Yeah, not for them.
That's what the flyer said.
Okay. So. Okay, yes. So we're gonna be on. This is Unique Couples After Dark. Yes. After Dark. So we'll be on next week. We're going to be on every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Or what is it? What time? 9.
It's 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Yeah, it's a little after darkish.
It is after dark.
It is after dark, right? So we'll drop a video. We'll be on live actually Wednesdays at 9 p.m. So you'll catch us every Wednesday here, and we're also on YouTube. We just start
on Sunday, May the 2nd. Our Unique Couple Sunday Night Live will be exclusively on YouTube. Yep. So you want to be there 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for this Sunday coming up. And this Sunday we have Jonathan and Vinzana Lasafe. They're from Jacksonville, Florida, and they will be presenting on the topic 5 ways to prevent divorce in marriage.
Okay. So we'll be here every Wednesday. Definitely. Oh, and I mentioned, I was talking about the group. I got so excited when we were talking about the dating stuff. We actually have, I don't know if you want to put up the flyer and stuff. We actually have, and we still have our points. We were talking about how to keep your marriage hot and spicy. This is related, newlywed or not. We actually have our Unique Couples Marriage Club. It is dues are just $24.95 monthly. You can join us for marriage motivation, inspiration, and transformation for your relationship. It's a private group on Facebook, and of course some other media we'll be using. But you get to be there. Join with us. We'll take you on a marriage for more intimacy, connection, communication, love, romance, and fun and excitement in your relationship. So you want to be a part of that. If you're interested in the club, go ahead and register. The link is in chat. You could go ahead. We'll put the link in chat actually, and then you can also email us, yes, at Unique Couples rekindle@gmail.com to be a part of the marriage club. And if you're interested in the club, just type club in chat, and the link, we'll get the link in there so that you could be a part of that. We're all excited about that. So that is opening. We already have persons in the club, but that is opening up on May 1st. Okay. On Friday, we actually go live in there. We're talking about some marriage mythbusters in that group on Friday. So we're all excited. Okay, so how to keep your marriage, I just, kind of like hot and spicy. So we said, one, spontaneity is a spice of life. Number 2, plan your passion. I was intimacy
unlocks it all.
Yeah.
C, cuddle.
And we going backwards because we were supposed to do hot first and we did spicy first. But
We
yeah,
did
we'll
hot
do. We
first.
did.
We did, yeah.
Yeah. Just now we were just doing spicy first. But
Yeah.
anyway, C is cuddle.
Yeah.
And now we are at okay.
Why?
Why? Okay, so we're at the why
Mm.
now, and why is
Yes.
yes. Guess what,
Learn to say it.
ladies? Learn to say yes. Learn to say yes. Okay. Don't make no the main word in your vocabulary. So when he asks, learn to say yes. In fact, learn to be the one to initiate with your husband. Okay. That is going to keep your relationship hot and spicy. You heard it from Unique Couples. Yes, we did say it.
Hot
Learn,
and spicy.
learn to, yeah, somebody getting spicy up in here. So I think we need to end this live because we need to go and do some Unique Couples after dark. After dark, like the late night. Yeah, so we're going to see you guys on Sunday right here on YouTube channel, and then on Wednesdays every Wednesday at 9 p.m. for Unique Couples After Dark. So learn to say yes and mean it and want it, and yes to not just sex, but yes to intimacy, yes to trying new things. Remember, you're talking about that, trying new things. Don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to be daring, and don't be afraid to just trying to want new things and do new things. Make that a part of your relationship. Okay, make that a part of your relationship. Keep your mind open to the fact that you want to grow and learn and develop and just kind of like enjoy each other's presence. Have that excitement in your relationship, and you can make it happen. Okay, it's not something that, oh, you have it or you don't have it. You can learn to have it even if you don't. So keep your relationship hot and spicy. Yes, we love it. We love it. We are excited about our marriage, and we're excited about yours.
We had fun. We love you guys. And we know here at Unique Couples, we are building stronger couples, healthier marriages, and happier families. Love you all. Good night. See you on Friday.
Yes, for the club. Friday for the club,
Friday
right?
for the club.
Friday
Yes.
for the club. Type club in chat so you can get the link. Bye.
Bye.